It is a real estate and business mastermind that comes with an all-in-one CRM. You can have unlimited websites and users. You can call, text, RVM, and email all in one user interface. And you can set up custom automations for any type and multiple businesses. 65% of companies start using a CRM system within the first 5 years of business. Once implemented, the HiveMind will save you on marketing, give you more time, and make more money. One of our users had his first $100,000 month using our system in June. We want to see you automate and accelerate your business. Text us at 210-972-1842 for future meetings and, of course, to get our $1 course on how to make more than 6 figures on one land deal. You can schedule your free demo today at HiveMindCRM.io.
Hey guys, welcome to the Hive With Us podcast. We call these shorts. These are interesting deal stories that people have put together. So we have the one and only Mr. Ryan Pineda on here who's going to show a cool deal story with us.
Well, you guys are land guys, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'll share a land story. So some people who watch my content know I bought I call it a mountain. All right. Some might call it a hill, but I call it a mountain. All right. And it's this 2 acres that's just like in the prime part of like Vegas, like one of the premier communities overlooking the strip, full panoramic 360 view. Like it's crazy. Like it's a one of a kind piece of property. Wow. Anyways, what made it such a good deal was, number one, I found it during COVID back in 2020 and people were kind of scared, not sure what was happening. And I'm like, I don't care what's happening right now. This is like literally a one of a kind piece of land and I'm going to build on it and build my dream home. So, I start negotiating with this guy. And actually, let me step back. The way that I found this deal was, I was like, look, I want a strip view piece of land for Vegas. That's what I'm looking for. And I want something like an acre, like what's available. So I go on the MLS, start searching up land, and I see that, there's these pieces of land that look pretty good. For strip view in this neighborhood, they were anywhere from 2 to 4 million an acre. Okay. In like the golf course neighborhood. Yeah. Now there was this other like mountain right next to it, but just outside the area, but same views, everything. Right. And these guys were selling their acres for like, 1.2, 1.3. And I'm like, okay, I don't need to be in the golf course. It's the same view. Like I'm cool with this. So I call up the agent. I'm like, hey, I like the land, let's talk. He's like, well, we own other pieces of land too, if you're interested, that are like on that same mountaintop. And I'm like, really? Well, send me the plot. So he sends me the plot. I start looking at it and I'm like, whoa, there's these 2 pieces of land right here that are like at the peak of the mountain. They're by themselves. I wouldn't have any neighbor, full 360 views. These are tight. But it was separated. Like half of it was facing the strip. The other half was facing the golf course. It didn't have a strip view. And so they had it broken up where, they wanted 300,000 for the one not facing the strip. They didn't think it was valuable. And then they wanted like 700 for the one facing the strip because it was smaller facing the strip, but it was still strip view. Well, I went to them and I said, hey, I want the whole thing, both of them, because I was going to combine them to make one peak. And I offered him $400,000. This was an off-market deal. This was not even for sale, and it was during COVID. So, and I'm a low baller, so it is what it is, right? And I'm just like, hey, I'll give you $400,000. Like you're asking $1 million, I'll give you 400. And they don't respond at all. And by the way, I would have paid $1 million. Like I'm like, this land is crazy, but I knew no one was really interested because it's not even on the market. And this guy can't sell it, right? So sure enough, we start talking and I'm like, look, this guy's owned the land for like 20 years and he's been trying to sell the entire mountain for like $10 million of everything. And I'm like, here's what we'll do. Sell it to me. I'm going to talk about it on YouTube and I'm going to blow it up. Okay. And consider this your loss leader. If I can guarantee you, once I start talking about it, people are going to buy the rest of them because they're going to realize how great of a value this land is. Like, why pay 2 to 4 million over here when you can go get these, right? So long story short, we agree on $615,000 for the two acres right there. And I end up going into contract. A week later, I kid you not, the rest of them go under contract. And he goes under contract for, I don't even remember what price, but the guy goes after me. He's like, hey, what do you want to sell it for? And I was like, I ain't selling my land. He's like, name your price. You can wholesale it to us. And I'm like, I'm not selling my land. This is like one of a kind. I already know what I have. And, sure enough, I buy it. And, obviously the market goes crazy since COVID, right?
Yeah.
Long story short, this guy around me who bought the rest of them, he owns all the land except mine. He's building about 100 different parcels of these Tesla homes that he's selling for like 4 to 6 million per home. And he's getting like, I want to say he's getting around $4 million an acre. Now, granted, he's dividing them up into really small strip view lots, but like it comes out to $4 million an acre, and they're not even as good as mine. And so, between the course next to me where they're getting $4 million an acre and everything, my land is probably worth, I don't know. I mean, it's one of a kind. I don't know what it's worth, but it's probably worth 8 to 10 million. And I bought it for 600 grand. So it's a pretty cool story for land guys.
No, I think it's cool that you brought the value add of non-tangible of your influence to bring in the value to the whole deal. And with him making $4 million lot, like an acre lots, that just brings the value of your property way up. So you got like mad equity out of nothing.
Well, and I just, I did what I said I would do. I was like, dude, you will sell your goal is to sell the rest of this land, right? Like you want to be done with owning this. Like it will sell. It's just people don't know it yet. Like how good you didn't market it properly.
Yep.
I was like, I will market it for you because it's in my best interest to see the land sell for high price too.
100%.
Dude, that's powerful, bro. That is super powerful. That's a freaking great story. Crazy. 600 and some thousand. It's worth about maybe 8-ish now. 4 to
8, 10 million. Who knows? It's 2 acres. Yeah. And I'm building it's like a 20,000 square foot house on it. I don't know if I'm gonna live there, but 4 years from now when the thing is done, we'll see where my life's at. But I think that house that we're building, one of my partners from Tykes, Amr, has designed it. And I believe that house is today, who knows 4 years from now where prices are, but today I think it would sell for 30 to 40 million. And I think that
the show is sponsored by The List Guys. Do you need more leads in your local or virtual market? 1 in 10 small businesses don't invest in any kind of marketing. The List Guys have over 35 plus list types to choose from, and you can mix and match any list or criteria. We also use the skip trace list and provide up to 7 numbers and email addresses. Every list you purchase will be scrubbed against previous purchases. The List Guys are here to save you time. Contact the List Guys today at www.onelistguys.com. That's www.1listguys.com.
We could build it for realistically like 10 to 15. But we have so much equity in the land, like that's where the value's coming from.
Yeah.
Insane. And we're seeing that over and over again with land where you can pick up something for 10 cents on the dollar. Nobody's paying attention to land, man. We're going super hard in that space right now.
I love land. I wish I had more time for it, but I'm kind of busy doing a bunch of other stuff.
We know it, man. Well, we'll let you get back to it. We appreciate you coming on here, man. Killer story. I can't wait to see the land if we ever get a chance to when we're out there in Vegas. And yeah, man, it was a pleasure, bro. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
Appreciate you guys.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this YouTube video. We hope you found value. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Watch more videos just like this one.